Second issue. I believe, and believe me, when I speak about this, it always scares me because I don't want any of you to think that I'm a warmonger or that I'm wanting the next battle around the corner. But the fact of the matter is, we need to refocus on building the U.S. military and strengthen our weapons system. The world is safer when you know who's in charge. After the Cold War, after the collapse of the Soviet Union, it was very clear there was one remaining superpower. And the reality is, for the next decade following that, you didn't hear so many different groups or nations or peoples trying to challenge the U.S. You weren't hearing as frequently. Now, granted, you heard about it, but you weren't hearing as frequently about terrorism. You know why? Because people knew who had the authority and who had the power and could deal with any problem that would come the way. And now, as we begin to, in the world's eyes, weaken, because they believe our forces are spread too much across the rest of the world, and because our economy might have slipped in some people's eyes, while other nations have increased, you now have groups of nations willing to rattle their swords. China, North Korea, Iran, and so on, trying to test the limits to see just how far you can push the U.S. We must rebuild the military.